Hello, today I have a chopping video. So I pulled out some my Saltwater Mermaid sampler from L3, and then I've got a couple of scents or a few scents from Empire Alchemy. They're all like waffle cones or donuts, some hearts from BCS, and 2 loaves. And it's pretty late. I'm tired, so we'll see how many I get through. I'm starting off with this first scent, which is Empire Alchemy's Love Spell and Ice Cream. And I usually chop these into 4. And her wax is soft, so I don't need to put it in the microwave, which is nice. There's that one, that was easy. I told myself that I wasn't going to melt any of my new wax that I've been ordering until I used up more of my older wax to make room. And I have used up a good amount of my old wax. Not as much as I wanted to, but I can't wait anymore. I'm so excited for some of these scents. The next one is Empire Alchemy still, and it's Jade. So yeah, I made some room, and I figure, what the heck, just smelt it. So I'm gonna make sure it's still the same weight. Because these ones feel bigger. This one feels bigger than the last ones. I never really know what to say in these videos. I feel like my last video that I did where I was chopping the Bath and Body Works candles, I really don't even know, like now I can't even remember what I talked about, or if I even talked. Gosh, this one smells so nice. I guess I could start off by saying thank you to everybody that's been subscribing to my channel. Hopefully you can hear me over the bag. I've gotten quite a few new subscribers. I think I'm like to 48 or 49. And it's really cool, you know, just because I know it's like not a lot compared to like a lot of other people, but it's just so cool to be able to share my love of wax with other people, and you know, for you guys to really like respond. Yeah, so thank you to anybody who's subscribed, liked my videos, commented, or even if you've done none of those things but you just watch. It's really awesome, and I really appreciate it. Bit harder. Dang, I hate when they turn into crumbs, and I also think I did it unevenly. I don't know if you can see that, but that's okay. This scent is actually an old scent, one of my older ones, and I didn't show you, did I? It's a waffle, obviously, and it is Porcelain from Empire Alchemy, which is a laundry scent. I'm hoping to still get some thrill out of this. Because I haven't had a lot of luck with my old Empire Alchemy wax, which really sucks, and is totally my fault, of course, for waiting so long to melt it. I just love how soft her wax is, though. It's just so much easier when chopping. to just be able to pull it out and, you know, just chop it without having to worry about the microwave, making it too soft or not soft enough, and then putting it back in. So I've got, that was the last of my Empire wax. And now I've got the samples. I mean the sampler, which is Legotastic Saltwater Mermaid. I'm not sure how much these weigh actually. It's been a while since I cut one of these. I wonder if I should just cut it into 4s. It's 2.6 ounces, so I don't know if I could cut a piece off and then cut those. I don't know. I tend to overthink a lot of things, including something simple like cutting wax. But let's see if I can cut this without having to melt it. Yep. Kind of crumbly, but that's okay. And I think I'm just going to go with 4th. Oh man, that's so crumbly. I wonder if I would have any better luck if I just microwaved them real quick. I think I'm just going to try that. Because I really, even if they're not in like perfect pieces, I would prefer them to at least be in pieces. So yeah, I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, I'm back. I may or may not have mixed up some. I hope I didn't. So we'll see. I think, sorry, I was smelling it. I think this is Evenings in the Hamptons, Ozone Salt. Oh my gosh. Sometimes her labels just throw me off the way they're written. Evenings in the Hamptons, Ozone, and Saltwater Mermaid. And I think this one is it. Yeah, because I can smell the ozone and all that. Okay, let's see if this helped a little. Let me see if I should do it. Oh, that's not gonna work. It needs to be flat. So I was thinking I could introduce myself, since I don't think I've said anything about myself since my very first video. And even then, I don't think I said much. So I can start off by saying that my name is Jennifer. I go by Jen. I'm married, 36 years old, from Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4 children. I have a 10-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. I've got an Instagram page for my wax, which is the same as my name on here. It's Jen's Wax Pics. I haven't been posting the past week or so. We've been really busy with back to school stuff, like back to school shopping, and yeah, it's just been a busy few days here. What else? I do have a Facebook. I just have it under a fake name because I didn't have a Facebook before, and I don't really want to be on Facebook, like as far as like with family members and friends and all that, which might sound weird, but sometimes with that, it just, I don't know. I just didn't want a Facebook page. I really made it just for the wax groups. Oh yeah, how I started, like how I got into wax, melting wax. Gosh, I want to say it was 2017 or 2018. I used to just melt only like Bath and Body Works candles. And sorry, I couldn't close that. I didn't melt them, I burned them. And they just weren't performing. And I remember like I Googled like how to save your Bath and Body Works candles. Yeah, because I was just like so frustrated, like, you know, they weren't burning right. And I mean, you guys know, most of you will know the issues that they have. And let me weigh one of these. Once I Googled that, it kind of started showing me, you know, how your phone will kind of be like tailored to whatever you search. It started showing me on my YouTube, Things I Love 87. It started showing me her videos. And I just started, you know, watching them out of curiosity, because I was like, what? I never really even knew that this was like a thing, you know, like melting wax. And hold on, I'm gonna put these in the microwave real quick. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, like I was saying, I started watching Things I Love 86 on YouTube. And, you know, it piqued my interest. I decided to make a Facebook and check out Sassy Girl Aroma. That was the first vendor I purchased from. And from there, I'm sure you know how it goes, where you just, you start ordering another order and then another, and then you try out another vendor and then another. So yeah, that's actually how I got into wax. I think I put these a little too long. I wasn't even showing you guys the scents, sorry. I said I was going to do it after I packed them, but so yeah. How did any of you guys get into wax? Is there anybody that's been, I always wonder, like, when did it begin? You know what I mean? Like, I know that's kind of silly. I'm sure there's been wax melts around forever. But I wonder, like, what year did people, like, really start, like, you know, making them in the Facebook groups and all that. So I always wonder, like, who in our Facebook groups or even on YouTube is like the one who's like been around a long, like, is there anyone who's been like, oh yeah, I've been melting wax for 15 years or, you know, 18 years or something like that? Because mine has been, I want to say 2018, so that's not very long, only about 4 years. Maybe it was a little earlier. Maybe 2017. But either way, I took like a huge break in between when I got pregnant with my daughter, because just the thought of wax, I had really bad morning sickness with her, and the thought of wax just turned my stomach. I tried to get back into it again after my morning sickness was gone, but I just couldn't. I didn't have the energy, and yeah, it took me a while to actually get back into it. So that one was Aquaman and Saltwater Mermaid. I know I missed all the others. And so I'll show you them right now before I forget. I'm going to put this one in the microwave along with these two VCS, which is To Catch a Thief and also To Catch a Thief. I actually did the VCS one by itself because her wax is a lot harder than L3, and I didn't want to melt my L3 in there. And I usually cut these hearts into 5s because I want to see it's about a little over 3 ounces. So I always cut the tip of the heart and then the other ones in half. I honestly don't even remember what I was saying. Hopefully whatever I said, I had finished a thought at least. The scent is really good. There's that one. So how is everybody doing on their spending? Like, are you happy with what you're spending? Do you think you're spending too much? Not enough? I right now think that I am spending too much. I'm trying to get myself to just pull in the reins a little. Because yeah, my wax collection was doing pretty well. It was dwindling down because I was melting but not buying when I first got back into melting. But man, you know, what is it about you? You do so well for so long without buying, and it's like you don't need it, obviously, because you were fine not. And then you make one purchase and it seriously just snowballs. It's insane. And there are just so many new vendors, or at least vendors I hadn't heard of before. I took my break and I want to try them out, and everyone's raving about them, and you know, it's really easy to get caught up in all that. Like teddy bees, oh my goodness, I've just been hearing nothing but good things about teddy bees. I was like, I have to try them. So, okay, I'm gonna melt. I'm just gonna chop this one and just let it be crumbly because I really don't want to put just this one in there. And then I'll do the loaves. So, yeah, I mean, I was just hearing nothing but good things. And I told myself, because I saw she had a pre-order and, I mean, a ready to ship. And I was seeing like, oh yeah, it's really intense. It's like a Hunger Games style. And those aren't really, you know, my cup of tea. I prefer a pre-order or a ready to ship like L3, where there's still like plenty left for you to get. And I've honestly, in all the times I've ever purchased a ready to ship from L3, I've only ever had 1 scent come out of my basket. So I don't know if I just don't choose her popular scents. But I mean, either way, that's good for me because I don't have to worry about them coming out. But yeah, so I prefer pre-order. So I told myself, oh, you know, I'll be good and I won't order teddy bees until she has a pre-order, because I know that was a few months from now. I'm not sure when, but I know she goes a long time between her pre-orders. So this one, let me take it out so you can see. I can't get it in the frame. It is a pretty pink loaf from L3, which is strawberry musk and white musk. Okay, so like I was saying, I told myself I would only do the pre-order, and I mean, I actually stuck to it, and I didn't try to order. And then after a while, when I thought, well, I didn't even think about it that day, and then I just happened to get on Facebook just to, like, you know, scroll through, and I saw a post from Tiffany saying that there was still a lot of merchandise. Not a lot, but she said, you know, we still have like this many souffles, and you know, so I was like, I just decided, oh, I'll just take a look. And of course I ended up purchasing. So yeah, that didn't really, I didn't really wait for the pre-order like I said I would. This wasn't as soft as I thought it would be. But yeah, I really just need to get a hold of myself and go on a no buy, or at least a low buy. I keep telling myself to stop trying so many new scents too. But if I could at least just stick to only scents, like if I see a scent that I'm like, oh, I know that I love that and I don't have anymore, because even that will just cut down on the spending. I have so many new scents to try anyways. So we'll see how all that goes. Does anybody else weigh their wax? Because I do. I just can't help it. I'm so afraid. I've always seen people talking about drowning their scents, where if you use like too much wax, it just won't heat up to how hot it needs to be, because there's just too much wax, I guess, to heat up, and then the scent doesn't come through as well. So I always try to be as precise as I can. And it seems like most people who do measure, like on Facebook, will say that they use about half an ounce. So I don't know. Maybe one day I should just try to put in a whole ounce. I'm also wondering if, like in my next video, if I could put like sound effects in the background, because maybe I could put on just some like relaxing music. I don't know how that works though, because I know there's you know, copyright and all that. I need to look into that and see what like what I could do with that, because I'm running out of things to talk about, honestly. And I always like watching the videos, and I mean, I listen to what the people are talking about when they chop, but even if they were quiet, I would still watch them, just because to me it's relaxing. So I wouldn't even mind watching it, you know, with some nice music in the background, or I don't know, rain, not scents, rain sounds, or who knows. It was smaller than I meant it to be. You know, some kind of like a peaceful sound, waves, nature sounds. I definitely wouldn't mind watching a video like that. I really love this scent. Did anyone else purchase this loaf? Or was it only me? Okay, so I probably should have skipped that part of me putting it back in, but I will be back with, well, let me show you the loaf first before I forget. There's that one. It's super zoomed in because of my phone, and just the way I have it placed, it's really hard to get it any further away. I just have it stood up on like a bowl with like a bottle of cleaner, house cleaner, and I need to get one of those little stand things. This is a pretty gray color, very light gray. Maybe it's green, I don't know. And it's just Saltwater Mermaid from L3. And yeah, this is my last loaf, and then I'll be done. Okay, I am back with my last loaf, and I'm happy that I did not accidentally stop recording this time. This one feels really hot, so I hope it's not melted in the middle. Has anyone ever heated one up and then when they chop into it, it's like oozes out? Because I have done that more than a few times. Oh yeah, that's really soft. I gotta turn on my scale again. Oh yeah, I thought of another topic I could discuss, which is something I probably shouldn't be discussing or thinking about. Let me put this down because it's mixing with the other wax. But other vendors, because I know I'm like over here talking about purchasing too much and I need to stop. And then I'm going to be like, oh yeah, new vendors that I haven't tried that I would like to try. I've already tried a couple these past couple months. One being Goose Creek, and I know it's not exactly a vendor. That's more like a commercial brand, right? But yeah, I had always wanted to try them and never had. Another one that I think is also commercial is does it also have a creek in it? Swan Creek? Oh gosh, I really can't remember now. But they're they have the clams, and they're just like these really extra large clams. I can't remember. If I remember, I'll try to write it down below. But yeah, I've been wanting to, kind of want to say Swan Creek, but I could just be thinking that because I just said Goose Creek. But either way, I've been wanting to try them. There's a vendor that I've never seen on Facebook or heard of on Facebook, but I've been seeing them on Instagram. And they're called, I believe it's Big Island Tarts. I really want to try them. I think they have a shop on Etsy. And I don't know, their wax just looks really interesting. And I know this sounds weird, but something about it, like just looking at it, it's like I feel like it looks like it would throw really well, which I know makes no sense because how could you really tell from a picture? I don't know, it's just this feeling I get. So I really would like to try them. I also want to try Hayden Row. I've never tried them before. I just tried Teddy Bees. I haven't gotten their order yet, but that was a new to me one. Who was the other one that I just tried? Oh, that Smell Good shop. I recently purchased from them, and I have melted some of their wax. And it's pretty good. I like it so far. I want to do a customs with them. I'm just waiting because, you know, I really need to get through some of this. Oops. So yeah, that is my video. those are all the things I wanted to get chopped tonight. So for anybody that is still watching after 30 minutes, thank you for watching. Bye.